Welcome to FarmMarvels. Have you ever wondered how millions of mushrooms are cultivated and processed every day? These incredible fungi, packed with nutrients and versatility, travel from spore to the factory to your table, all thanks to a fascinating process. Today we're taking you inside the world of large-scale mushroom production, where technology and nature meet to create one of the world's most sustainable food sources. Let's get started. The journey of mushroom cultivation starts with preparing the substrate, the base material on which mushrooms grow. This is no ordinary soil. Depending on the type of mushroom, the substrate is made from organic materials like straw, wood chips, or even manure. For species like button mushrooms, a mixture of composted straw and manure is used, while shiitake mushrooms often thrive on hardwood sawdust or oak logs. The idea is to create a nutrient-dense environment that mimics what mushrooms would find in nature. But it's not just about mixing the ingredients. The substrate undergoes a critical step: sterilization or pasteurization. This process, which involves heating the substrate to kill off any unwanted microorganisms, is vital for ensuring that only the mushroom mycelium, essentially the roots of the mushroom, can grow without competition from other fungi or bacteria. Factories often use large autoclaves, which are like industrial pressure cookers, to sterilize the substrate. This step ensures that the mushrooms have a clean and nutritious bed to grow in. After sterilization, the substrate is cooled and ready for the next phase. But here's a personal thought. I find this part of the process fascinating because it's a delicate balance of creating the perfect growing conditions while eliminating harmful organisms. It's almost like setting up the foundation for a successful crop. Every detail matters, from the nutrients added to how the substrate is treated. The precision and science behind this are remarkable. Once the substrate is ready, the next step is inoculation. In this phase, mushroom spawn, essentially mycelium grown on a small amount of substrate, is introduced into the larger prepared substrate. The spawn is mixed thoroughly with the substrate, ensuring that it can colonize the entire bed. The spawn acts like the seed for the mushrooms, allowing the mycelium to spread out and take root. In large-scale factories, this process is highly automated. Conveyor belts move trays of substrate through machines that evenly distribute the spawn. This ensures that each tray has the optimal amount of spawn for efficient growth. Once inoculated, the trays are placed into incubation rooms, sealed chambers where temperature, humidity, and CO2 levels are carefully controlled. The mycelium slowly spreads through the substrate during this phase, breaking down organic material and absorbing nutrients to support future mushroom growth. The incubation period can last anywhere from several days to a few weeks, depending on the mushroom species. It's a waiting game, but it's also one of the most critical phases. Temperature and humidity need to be precisely managed, as they directly impact the growth of the mycelium. If conditions are too dry or too cold, the mycelium won't grow. If too wet or too warm, contamination can occur. What strikes me here is the patience required. Just like with traditional farming, mushroom cultivation involves trusting nature and giving it the right environment to thrive. The mycelium works invisibly for weeks, slowly setting the stage for the fruiting phase, when mushrooms finally emerge. After the mycelium has fully colonized the substrate, it's time for the magic moment: fruiting. The conditions in the incubation chambers are altered to mimic the natural environment that triggers mushroom growth. This involves lowering the temperature, increasing light exposure, and adjusting the humidity to simulate the onset of autumn or a rainstorm, which signals the mushrooms that it's time to fruit. At this point, small pin-like structures called pins start to appear on the surface of the substrate. These are the beginnings of mushrooms. Over the next several days, these pins grow larger and eventually develop into full-sized mushrooms. Factories carefully monitor this stage to ensure optimal growth. Each type of mushroom has its unique requirements, and adjustments are made to the environment to ensure the healthiest and largest mushrooms are produced. Seeing those first mushrooms appear is always exciting. It's the culmination of weeks, sometimes months, of preparation. There's something almost magical about watching these tiny, delicate fungi grow into fully formed mushrooms. It's a perfect blend of nature's processes with human ingenuity. Once the mushrooms reach maturity, they are harvested. But harvesting mushrooms is a delicate operation. Mushrooms are incredibly fragile, so they must be picked with care to avoid damaging their caps or stems. In most large factories, mushrooms are still harvested by hand to ensure they remain in perfect condition. Workers use their hands to pluck the mushrooms gently, ensuring minimal damage. However, some factories use robotic arms for this task, which can pick mushrooms with precision, ensuring consistency in size and quality. These robots are equipped with sensors and cameras that help them identify the right time to harvest the mushrooms, ensuring the highest possible yield. Once harvested, the mushrooms go through several processes before they're ready for market. First, they're cleaned to remove any remaining substrate or dirt. Some factories use gentle water sprays, while others use tumbling machines that carefully remove contaminants. After cleaning, the mushrooms are sorted by size and quality. This is a crucial step as it determines which mushrooms are destined for fresh markets and which may be processed or dried. Advanced factories use computerized systems to grade mushrooms, with cameras and sensors assessing their size, color, and overall condition. This ensures consistency and quality in the final product. Once graded, the mushrooms are packaged in containers or plastic wrap, ready for distribution. The packaging process is highly automated to handle large volumes efficiently, ensuring that the mushrooms are delivered fresh to stores and restaurants worldwide. Mushroom factories today are remarkable in their efficiency. They can produce millions of mushrooms daily, ensuring a steady supply for consumers while maintaining high quality. What's even more impressive is the sustainability of mushroom farming. The same substrate can often be reused for multiple cycles of growth, reducing waste and maximizing resources. Apart from their fascinating production process, mushrooms are nutritional powerhouses. They're rich in vitamins like B-complex, vitamin D, and important minerals such as selenium, copper, and potassium. Studies have shown that mushrooms can boost the immune system, support brain health, and even improve heart health. And with their low calorie count, they're an excellent addition to any diet. By including more mushrooms in your meals, you're not only enjoying a delicious food, but also benefiting your overall health. From substrate preparation to packaging, the journey of mushrooms is truly fascinating. It's a delicate balance of technology, nature, and human care, producing one of the healthiest and most sustainable foods on the planet. I hope this video has given you a deeper appreciation for mushrooms and their incredible journey from factory to your plate. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to FarmMarvels for more behind-the-scenes looks at the world of food production. See you next time.